Now look at this program and tell me what is the output of this program. So those who are saying if, that is wrong. Here the output will be else if. यहाँ पर जो output है वो else if print होगा, if will not be printed. ठीक है? Why if will not be printed? Let me show you with the help of an example. I'll take a practical here, and with the help of that example I will show you. ठीक है? So I'm taking float a is equal to 3.6. I'm saying if a equals to 3.6, then printf, yes I am a superstar, else printf oh I am duffer. ठीक है? Fine. If you execute this program, compile and run, so it will print oh I am duffer. It is not printing that I am a superstar. What is the reason? What might be the reason between both of them? इसका reason क्या है? The reason is whenever you have a point number here, this point number is representing a double value. ये जो point number है ये एक double value को represent कर रहा है. And this number here, it is automatically converted to float because we have an automatic type conversions in C language. So this 3.6 is a float and this 3.6 is a double value. So doubles are basically in 8 byte, they are stored in 8 byte, and floats are stored in 4 byte. So these float numbers are IEEE 754 single precision values. ये सिंगल प्रिसिजन वैल्यूज हैं एंड दिस डबल आर बेसिकली IEEE 754 डबल प्रिसिजन वैल्यूज. Correct? So both of these two numbers will be stored very differently in the program, in your compiler. कह सकते हो both of these numbers will be stored very differently in your computer. ठीक है? So if you see that this 3.6 will be stored in 32 bits. It will be stored in 32 bits. Where in these 32 bits we have 1 bit as a sign, we have 8 bits which are representing exponent, I guess, and we have the remaining bits which are I think 23 bits, they are storing the mantissa. But when you store this 3.6 here, it is a double value, so it is a total stored in 64 bits. In those 64 bits we have 1 bit as a sign, we have 11 bit as an exponent, and we have rest of the bits which are remaining. How many bits are remaining? Which is basically 52, I guess. So out of 64 I can subtract 12, so 52 bits are remaining, and these are representing your mantissa. Okay? So if you check out their types also, if you check out this value, I can print this value here. Printf size of %d comma size of a. So size of a will be 4 bytes. In the same way, if I do printf size of 3.6, that will be total of 8 bytes. Okay? Size of 3.6 will be 8 bytes. So there's a huge difference between both of them, how these values are stored. If I execute this program here, it will say yes I'm duffer, but this size of a is 4 bytes and the size of 3.6 is 8 bytes, because any point number by default is a double number, and double numbers are double precision numbers. That is why you are getting the output as second, which is else statement. Okay? So in the same way, if you look at this program here, in this program this one here, it is representing a float number, and this is representing a double number, and this is representing again a float number. Okay? I mean to say, if I just do a small change in this program, if I change this program to 3.6f, अगर मैं इस प्रोग्राम में इसको 3.6f की तरह चेंज करता हूँ, so the output will be yes I am a superstar. So if I execute this program, so output will be yes I am a superstar, because that 3.6 becomes a floating point number. So in the same way, if I change it to this way, that in the printf statement I can change it to 3.6f. So this is 3.6f. So if I execute this statement here, so after executing, you will figure out the value of a is 4, the size of a, the size of variable a is 4, the size of 3.6 is 8, and the size of 3.6f is again 4. Because if you add a f with a floating point number, this with a point number, it becomes a floating point. तो उस केस में हमारा एक floating point number बन जाएगा. ठीक है.